Bonjour and welcome back to all of you comic book geeks, readers and collectors, of which my back issue hauls are obviously aimed straight at you, the comic book faithful collectors. Obviously we've got to read them, haven't we? I'll be honest, and I will put my hand up and say I can't read every look at me. I can't read them all. I can't. So this one really, it's the collector in me, but some of them I have already read years and years ago, especially in black and white reprints, Marvel UK, like the early Silver Age Avengers that I have purchased from New Dawn Comics in Rayleigh, Essex. Hello Jamie, my old mate, and faithful assistant Lizzie, always do me a good turn over there. So if you're ever about, all the contact details are on the page, the title page, I think they call it, in YouTube land. And I've got a stack of modern age Marvel from my other old mate Paul at Comics and Fantasy in Hornchurch, Essex. And yes, it is Essex. I know there was one of you that said, no, it's in London. Why do I keep saying Essex? It's because I've lived in this area all my life. And adjacent to Hornchurch, my wife lived in Hornchurch, and their address is Essex. It's the London Borough of Havering. I know I'm digressing. It's the London Borough of Havering, but it's weird. It's Essex. The same as Raynham, where I come from. It's in the London Borough of Havering, but the address is Essex. The postcode is RM. It's Essex. It's not a London postcode. You don't hit a London postcode when you go west out of Essex into London. You don't hit London until you get to East Ham. Even Barking is in Essex. Go figure. It's on the London Underground as well. Hornchurch has got a station on the London Underground. It's in Essex. Just thought I'd clear that one up. It's got an RM postcode. Anyone who lives in Hornchurch doesn't put London, they put Essex. They live in Hornchurch, Essex. They had an air base there in World War II in Hornchurch, and it was in Essex. Okay? And it's the best comic shop in the world. Comics and Fantasy, Hornchurch, Essex. Hello, Paul. Sorry I had to get that one off my chest, mate. Just someone who's, having a little bit of a meltdown that I kept saying Essex, but I will continue to say Essex until documentary evidence is provided to show me that Hornchurch is in London. Okay? Anyway, modern Marvel, Silver Age Marvel, let's get on with it. This was a lovely run of Avengers. I know I'm going for it. If you follow my videos for any length of time, you know. And this was 1967. This is Roy Thomas and John Buscema inking his own art. And he's got a looser style to his artwork that I really enjoy. I'm really enjoying these ones, but it is peak Avengers. Like, it's all the things we've come to know and love. I know I've said this before. Well, maybe not so much in these issues. Maybe, characters like Hercules have been forgotten, but we have, his peak Hawkeye. We've got the Wasp there. Giant Man, whatever character he is this week. Here we go. Black Panther, look, the Grim Reaper who killed the Avengers. But Vince Coletta is now on the inking. So it is tightening up a bit. Doesn't spoil it, to be fair. Doesn't spoil it. I think it adds. I think Coletta's inks on Buscema's pencils really do. And look, Avengers versus X-Men. It doesn't get better than that. Does it? Does it? And it's full on. It's action-packed. Maybe, all right, it's wordy. Without doing a deep dive on this stuff, you know how wordy Silver Age stuff can get in the, even Roy Thomas taking over from Stan Lee. But, look, the new Masters of Evil. Look, you've got the claw. Love it. And these were, I'm not normally too fussy about condition, but these were in exceptional exceptional condition, and I'm happy to have just picked up. I know it's not a lot; it's a handful of comics, and you only have to guess how much that lot comes to. Not millions of quid, but but always a good deal from my old mate Jamie at New Dawn Comics in Rayleigh. A quick, before I get into the modern age Marvel, from Paul at Comics and Fantasy. Thank you if you are still here after that ramble. Thank you to anyone who's here over from Threads. You know I love you all, but you know who I love the most, my sexy subscribers, and I've seen a lot of you. It's been building up nicely, the extra subscribers, but ones that I think are actually watching the channel, because I did pick up a ton of subscribers way back when, but I think that was for the videos I was doing then, which was kind of a bit more ranty and ravey, but not in a good way. But the ones I'm picking up now, I'm hoping my sexy subscribers that you're sticking with me. I've noticed the comments. Please comment. Tell me what you've picked up. You picked up some back issues this week. Let me know. You read those Avengers stories that I did from Marvel UK back in the day, black and white reprints. Of course I've read them. So now I'm collecting now. And back in 2014, guess what film was coming out? Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy. So Marvel, in their wisdom, Sam Humphries on the writing duties. I've never heard of Sam Humphries before, but Paul knows that I like the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I like the galactic storylines. So he said, mate, have a go at these lot. And it's Paco Medina's lot, Thanos, of course it's got to be. And Paco Medina's artwork in this is glorious. 2014. In the last 10 years, Marvel, I've got to say, you know how much Marvel I buy and how much I love them. But the latest standard in artwork, I don't know where all these artists went. But these were just great artists. That's a nice cover. Sometimes you just need to, and it fits. It fit like covers like this fit the character, and it fits if you have watched the film and you're trying to sell comics. I had shops in the past, and when you're trying to put comics in people's hands that have seen the film, like Chris Pratt in the role, and you're trying to put this exactly what they've done with this run of Star-Lord. So yeah, obviously I have yet to read it, but I flick through and you can tell the way they're going. That's a beautiful cover, actually. I like the design work on that cover. Very nice. And then the last issue is squarely adjacent to the film with the cassette. Cause he never used to have that in years gone by until the film come out. But why not? Why not use it? Why not use it? So I'm looking forward to perusing that pile. I have already perused. I couldn't contain myself. Donny Cates' run on Thor 2020. So we're right up to date now. I know I started in 1967, and it's like whoosh, we've come right up to date. Nick Klein on the artwork, and you will know him for, if you don't know this run, you will know him for Thor. You will know him for the Incredible Hulk run at the moment. He's doing some glorious artwork, and he's done glorious artwork on this as well. But Donny Cates has thrown, and I've been reading these, Donny Cates through Donny Cates through everything of this Thor saga, with basically Galactus in issue 1 falling into Asgard as Thor is trying to give a speech, and it goes from there. And it's about the Black Winter that is threatening to devour our universe. It's already devoured Galactus's, and it kind of goes back to Galactus's origin as well. Aaron Kuda does do a couple of filling issues, and yeah, he's no Nick Klein. When you're filling in for artists like Nick Klein, it must be. It's a thankless task, as an artist. And I know I've moaned about the Incredible Hulk, the fill-in artist. I forget his name now. And he isn't a bad artist. Danny Earls, I think his name is. And he isn't a bad artist. But when you come off Nick Klein to that, it's just a different style and it's different. Anyway, Nick Klein was on most of these, and these were glorious. I've got to say they are really, really. This is my cup of tea. And we're coming right up to date. I suppose we must be 2021 or 2 now. You know, by the time it started in 2020, we must be 2021. So we're not far off. But look, this is how I like Thor. Just give us the battles, give us the fights, give us the yay verilies. Look at this cover. Look at that. If that doesn't say Thor, I don't know what. I don't know. Look, what's he doing, Junior? What's he doing with the hammer? A little bit. Look, I can't wait. Look, I don't know who's in this. Bandini. Never heard of that artist, to be fair. Good art, but no, it's nice art. Yeah, it is nice. It is nice art. And again, this Donny Cates run, and it was Paul. Thank you, Governor, for recommending me this run because he knows this is right up my street. He knows I'm going to love this because it's just pure Thor. And then we get to a cover like this, which isn't. That was on cue, wasn't it? I don't know what they're doing there, but I've always got time for Throg 4. I really need to sort my teeth out, don't I? But we all like a bit of Throg 4, don't we? And I think, God of Hammers starts here. We're back to Nick Klein, and I think we're back to, away from the silliness. Love, just really, really looking forward to this run. I always love when they mess around with when they take the time, when the editor's got time to, send it to the publisher and they don't just cut and paste the the title, the logo. Love it. God, look, issue 750. Lovely stuff. So can't wait to get involved in that. The same year or a year later, like I say, I love the galaxy, the universal kind of galaxy roaming stuff. So Eternals, Kieran Gillen with Isad Ribic on the artwork. Look at this glorious stuff. I love it. Honestly love it. And Isad Ribic has recently done that Aliens versus Avengers, amongst other things. But this was, again, it's going to be, that if even if you don't like the story, it's going to look gorgeous. With Isad Ribic on the artwork. Look at these covers. And, I've got a soft spot for the Eternals ever since that mad mid-70s run from Jack Kirby. And I know the Eternals go back before that as well, but it was that run, it was reprints of that, like I say, Marvel UK back in the day that would have got me into it. And look at this, look. Just great covers. Like these would all be, if you watch my weekly, these would all be covers of the week every single time. Look, if you're going to sell a comic, look, do that on the cover. Little bit of Captain Marvel there, look, the new one fighting the Eternals, I'll allow it. Captain America, why is he getting involved? I don't know, because I haven't read them yet. Love it, like I say, Isad Ribic's artwork, wonderful. And then there's a couple of, Celestia, I don't know where these fit in, these are just a couple of odd bods. For the completist that Paul knows I am, at my local comic shop. And then, more or less, almost right up to date, because I remember, when I was getting back into comics a couple of years, a year and a half, 2 years ago, these had just started coming out, but Paul has picked up the whole run. So, and again, is that Isad Ribic? Yeah, cover art. So, seamlessly moving from the Eternals to this run of comics, which was X-Men, Avengers and Eternals. So a mixture of everything I've just shown you. Yeah, just interesting stuff. But he's got the whole lot. So he's got these 3 issues, which I think sets the scene. And then, I mean, Star Fox, I'm not so sure I'm going to like that. That's, you know, they're going to have to really impress me to make a character like that work. But Kieran Gillen, you know, he can write, the boy. So, you know, I've got no qualms about having a go at this and seeing how it all fits. But like I say, you're probably, if you're watching this, you're probably thinking, really, Hog? It's not exactly back issues, is it? But to me, it is, because I've just bought the set, and I was just coming back into comics at the end of this, and you can't dive into it. You just can't. You've got to either, yeah. Sometimes you're just better off waiting. That's a beautiful cover. That right there. You know, this is how we want covers. Come on, Marvel. Just keep giving us. Just go back to this. Like I don't know. Just recently, Marvel have been dropping the ball a little bit. It's not been a great deal of oomph. I love this cover for the fact it's casting a shadow. I love the fact they've left a few characters in the light, and it's casting a shadow. I hope you can see that without a glare on it. And I thought that was a really nice idea for a cover. You know, like the portent of doom. Another lovely cover there. Sorry, I can't give you the artist because I don't know. This run is all brand new. And then we don't really end on the best cover, to be fair. Oh, you know, that's not the best one. But we've kind of come full circle from Avengers Silver Age. Just realised that. From 1967 up to 2022. So what's that? 55 years worth of Avengers in one back issue haul. Hope you enjoyed that. If you followed me this far, thank you very much. I know it's a little bit of fun and I know it's a little bit self-indulgent, but I hope I do enough, I don't know, waffle that makes it enjoyable. And I thank you. As I say, if you are commenting and if you did follow me this far, thank you so much. My sexy subscribers, thank you so much. And until next time, I'll leave it there and I will bid you all adios.